We all have to make big decisions in our life. There are small ones and big ones, and I don't know about you, but for me, change can be hard. I started working here at NCC on February 10th of this year. On February 4th, I resigned from a career that I had in telecommunications for almost 14 years. So here I am with fear and excitement because of change. Because of course, change brings on all of those feelings. But let me take you back a bit. In those 14 years, I had big goals. I wanted to be promoted young. I wanted my family that I would have one day to feel financially stable. This really was not about a big house or a shiny new car. It was simply about making sure that my children didn't feel the stress and worry about money and bills that I did when I was a child. So fast forward 13 years, here I am married. I have 2 kids, one 4-year-old and a new baby boy that came this September. I am now at home with all of the new emotions that you feel after having a baby, and I'm going back and forth and back and forth. Do I leave my career I have worked so hard for? How can I quit when I make a great living? No, I can't do that. I work for such a great company. I have stock options. I have a fabulous retirement. But in November, my husband called me and he said a great position was going to be opening up at the church. The position is all about events and planning and logistics. And the bonus is you get to work in children's ministry. Wow, this sounds too good to be true. This sounds right up my alley, and I would have more life balance for my family, but fear held me back. And I actually turned down the position and ended up taking a new role in business sales with the previous company I worked for. But God works in incredible ways, because this new position it really just wasn't for me. God made it so clear, and thankfully the position was still available. Through this crazy time of worry and anxiety, I read this verse and I was comforted knowing that God will always provide. Therefore, I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Matthew 6, verses 2 through 5. One more I turned to when taking this leap of faith and leaning into God was, cast all your anxiety onto him because he cares for you. Philippians 4, verses 6 through 7. So here we are, almost 5 months later, and life is overwhelming for so many people with all we have going on in the world. But we as believers can hold on to God. And with prayer and giving our anxieties away to God, He can and He does lead us where we should go. I am so thankful I leaned into Him 5 months ago and made one of the best decisions of my life. Joining the NCC team, being a part of serving a community and people in need more than ever, it changed my life. So I pray today for all of you watching wherever you are, if you feel anxiety or stress, I pray for an overwhelming peace from God and that you lean into Him and not into your own understanding.